side, your hands and everything get stuck into the dangerous areas. Sometimes you get kicked right in your face. So it's all expected. But he's brave, he's strong, he's hungry to perform. Remember, right now he's the only number one. And with the departure of Monique Joseph just recently, so he is the man that is expected to really take Pirates to higher ground.
Treated by the doctor Ezekiel Matebula and by the physio John Williams. They're off now and play can resume.
But do not forget that the youngster by the name of Brighton Mhlongo is sitting on the bench. Great potential, and given a chance, I'm sure he can really upstage Muiwa.
Makela, that's a poor first touch, nicked away by Sedo, who's looked fairly dangerous coming down this right wing. Mahamutsa to Chumayelo, and Happy Jele now looking for Dane Clate. This is Jali. Clate once more. No throw-in given there, and Muzita, who's the left winger for Leopards, finds Tofu. Ball over the top again. They seem to want to put a lot of balls on here for Nday to run onto. Then the mistake from Mahamutsa. That's a couple of errors now in that defence. It really has looked a little sloppy, perhaps nervous, perhaps jittery, perhaps lacking in concentration. And they've escaped with some good midfield tackling. And here's a bit of a gap opening up again for Leopards. Long range shot. That really was hit and hoped.
Let's put it this way, maybe he didn't quite make good contact with the ball. I don't think that's the kind of shot that he expected to beat the goalkeeper, but still.
Well, even if he did from that range, yes.
But it goes to show that while Pirates have looked a bit sloppy defensively, but I don't think they're giving too much in as far as a shout for close range shots.
And they're winning good ball in the midfield at times.
That's right. Got a bit of strength between Jali and Chumayelo. Obviously, who are both very strong defensively and can play from the back. I think that's the other advantage that Pirates has. They can at least hold onto the ball a bit longer.
Roger Lassar and his technical team, Tebogo Malloy and Eric Tinkler there on the left-hand side, and then a cold-looking bench. You just get the chills looking at them down there. Now, Mohibo. Mangunina, two international centre-backs on display here. A long ball. This is the first match tonight between club sides from South Africa and from Congo Brazzaville, but you will remember Bafana had a few testing matches against the Red Devils of Congo Brazzaville, that famous battle at Point Noir back in 1997 on the way to the World Cup, and the win that South Africa got at Soccer City when former Singer scored that cracking goal to qualify South Africa for France 98. That was at the expense of the national side of Congo Brazzaville. I think I remember too, William, a glorious overhead kick from Thabo Ngumeni won us a game in Point Noir. And he won himself the award for the best African goal of the year.
Who would forget that? Those were the great days of South African football when things were really happening in our favor then.
Chumayelo with a challenge, but it's going to be a goal kick. He was trying to claim in vain. There might have been a little brush along the way, but not accepted by the referee. You'll notice Pirates don't have their sponsors logo on today. That's because the competition itself is sponsored by a different cellular company that says no ties here in South Africa. And the Leopards team have got the nickname of the club on the front of their shirts. Now, there are strict marketing rules which the Buccaneers and the other sides have to follow. Bebe again, ball in the middle here, the chance for Ganze. Referee is allowing play to continue. Little steal there from Jali. Now Manyisa, who's come out onto this left-hand side. Ahead of him is Maksaba. And he runs into traffic. It was a good challenge from Mbuyu, Ganze, and now with Mfutu.
You'll notice that as soon as Orlando Pirates loses ball, they look very vulnerable, because I think they're trying to push numbers when they're going into attack. But just as well that the visitors, they're not a counter-attacking team. They take a bit of time to get into the third half of the pitch, which does give Orlando Pirates a bit of time to recover.
I'm not sure whether you'll agree with me, William, but just on the evidence of the first 20 minutes or so, they're also technically perhaps not as gifted as the South African players. They've lost a lot of loose ball and perhaps don't have as many skills in their armory as the Orlando Pirates players, a little bit more direct.
Maybe I thought that to Orlando Pirates who had tactical positioning here.
Offside. It's a very good effort from Ndé. This is a striker who's made African football over the last couple of months. It was a very good call from the linesman as well. Just marginally offside. But when was the last time you saw an overhead kick at the Orlando Stadium from that far out go on target?
I mean, realizes angle wasn't going to allow him to be able to turn around and still have a go at goal. He had to take it immediately.
You could just hear the coaches of the PSL clubs watching tonight taking out their notepads and writing down 7 from Leopards. Everybody's looking for a striker these days.
But it will be difficult to get any of these players to come out and play anywhere else, because I think they were very taken care of, very well taken care of by this club.
Big clearance from Taba. Good challenge again. Mfutu might be the first man to go in the book here tonight. Referee from Mauritius issues the first yellow card of the group phase.
And an opportunity for Orlando Pirates to at least to also maybe just come up with a bit. Good steal by Opumanyisa to start with, but the recovery from Futu wasn't good enough. But now let's see what the movement is going to be like there in the attack of Orlando Pirates. I think it'll go wide.
Pirates have still got 2 more places in their squad for the Champions League that they can fill, and they've got until the 5th of August to do so.
A little bit disappointing. I thought that use this opportunity to just push a bit more bodies into that attacking area, particularly from Happy Jele type, who is got some aerial advantage about him, can help out with balls that are played high.
Good persistence here from Jele. Gets a tough challenge in there, but Leopards will come away with it. Tracking back, and now Nchumayelo looks to get a second bite there. Good interception from Matslava. And he turns defence very quickly into attack. Manyisa and Myeni failing to combine. This is good anticipation from Jani. Looking to get it wide to Clate. Defensive work from Mangunina came at exactly the right moment for Leopards. That bailed them out of potential problems. Now the shot to test Myeni, and that brushes the crossbar. Almost out of nowhere.
He was giving too much space. When he pulled it into the inside, the Pirates defenders weren't close enough to at least block, because from there you can catch the goalkeeper to that far side, because his positioning at the start is more into the near. So for him to cover or shuffle across to defend against that will have been very difficult.
Shot was taken by Muzita, who is the left wing. There was nothing junior about that effort. Well, warning signs issued here by Leopards. Pirates fans will hope that's the closest they come tonight to breaching the Buccaneers' defence.
Maybe just to remind of viewers watching this game that this is a point system, so it's not about count right at the end as far as your position in the log, but it's not to score so many goals so that you can get good averages for your away game such. Confirm.
Exactly right, Mr. Shongwe. Where were you when we needed you for that Sierra Leone goal? Long clearance here from Ngome. Newer calls. Tava lets it run through. It's not the prettiest football at the moment. The tempo is a little haphazard, but there's a lot at stake. Pirates looking to get a little rhythm going here as they work their way back from pre-season. Nice steal from Nyeni. Bakela with his back to goal goes down a little dramatically, and the referee is not convinced. He needs to be a bit stronger with those big defenders. Kept in play by Seda. Chumayelo. Nyeni. Well, he wasn't looking where he played that return pass, and Seda wins it back again. And I think Seda's going to play this out into touch. The Leopards coach did say that he'd watched a few videos of Orlando Pirates and they'd watched the Mazembe game. I'm not sure why they would have watched the Mazembe game, because that was before the draw was made. Maybe they saw it on local TV or something like that.
No, I think he meant that he got videos of that game. This is after the draw was made. So he was, I think, specifying the kind of games that he would have watched in preparation for this encounter. But of course, the South African teams are playing from a very great disadvantage. They watched just about all the countries in Africa, so all teams preparing for South Africa know exactly what to expect.
Well, the opposing coach is looking at his watch already, Mr. Omog. And if he had a little earpiece on or a walker next to him, we could tell him 25 minutes gone, coach. Jali. Manyisa. Chumayelo pushed forward. Makaba. Seda will play it back to Nzamba. And again, they've given it away. They've turned over a lot of possession in these early stages, Leopards, and Pirates have got to start taking advantage now. Plate unable to get something going there. Now Mfutu playing the combinations with Ganze. Again, they've given the ball to Pirates. Here is Apijene. Plate out wide. Early ball in for Bakela, who slips. It will be a little dewy out there at this time of night. And Nyeni gets caught with a tough challenge there, and well, there's going to be a little warning here for Nzamba Mombo. And he's lucky perhaps not to get away with a card. He's indicating he tried to play the ball, and he says he's sorry. And he might have a bit of a point too.
I think he got the ball cleanly. It's just the follow-up that might have caught Nyeni. And it looked very dangerous. Any tackle from behind, yes.
Absolutely. Well, the referee didn't like it. He didn't get the... So Plate with that left foot. And Sifiso Nyeni there as well. And Plate to try and chip it in here. Far too many green shirts there on the edge of the area. Now Jali. Again, not looking where he was passing the ball, and they could be punished here. Muzita runs into traffic, and Manyisa has it back. Now Bakela giving chase. Can he get there ahead of the goalkeeper? Pull it back. Well, it's gone across the face of goal, but didn't find any Pirates players. Now Nyeni. Nyeni once more. Plays it inside to Clayt. Looks for the return. You can feel perhaps William with Pirates are just picking up a bit in confidence.
Indeed.
Now Maklaba.
In fact, one of the changes that they made is the approach suddenly is looking to break a leg into the wider positions now. Yet Clayt is still playing on the right hand side, which doesn't quite make him a real affordable winger to break wider. But Nyeni this side is very useful with his left, so I think he's breaking a bit more, so they're beginning to find him a bit more, and the more balls are played into the area, the more advantage Pirates might just have a chance to unlock the defense.
A little disappointing after all of that hard work that Bakela didn't pull it back accurately for Dane Clayt.